Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome all mature pupils to our new English lesson. Today we are going to study Unit 4, Lesson 6. So I want you to prepare your workbook beside you. But before we start, I'd like to refresh your mind with a quick quiz. The riddle says, or the quiz says, what disappears as soon as you say its name? What's it? There is something that disappears as soon as you say its name. Can you tell me what's that? Mm-hmm. Think, and think. And I think we have many clever pupils here, and they already know the answer. It is silence. Yeah. Silence disappears as soon as you speak. Yeah. Now, let's go to our lesson. And on your workbook, page 30, here we have some exercises to answer. The first exercise is about using future forms. Of course, we have explained this before using will or going to. Yeah, we said that we use will to predict the future. For example, we can say the weather will get hotter. It won't get colder. It's my prediction for the future. We can use will for actions that we decide now at the moment of speaking. For example, I say, I'll wash up the dishes. Yeah, I have just taken the decision to wash the dishes. Then I'll say, I'll wash up the dishes. We use going to for actions that we have decided before speak. Before speaking, we may decide or plan for something in the future. For example, we can say, I am not going to watch the news tonight. Then it's my plan or it's my intention. I am going to read the news. I am going to read the news. Then it's my intention to read the news. Or for suggestions and offers, use shall I or shall we or I'll. If you want to suggest something or offer someone some help, you can use shall I, shall we, I will, and so on. Shall I meet you at the entrance? It's a suggestion. Now let's go to your workbook. We want to change the words into correct future tenses. Put the words in the correct order to make sentences. Remember to use present continuous for an arrangement and going to plus the base form for a plan or intention. Yeah, the first one says an interview at the University of Kuwait have next week. Then I say I am having an interview at the University of Kuwait next week. Now we want to do the exercise. I give you a chance. You may pause the video until you answer the question, and after that, check your understanding and check your answers. What about the first one? We want to use by bus. I traveled there on Monday. Then, how can we form a sentence using the future form? I can say, I'm traveling there by bus on Monday. I'm traveling there. It's an arrangement. What about letter B? Letter B says, at the interview, I probably be very nervous. Then, how can we form a sentence? We can say, I will probably be very nervous at the interview. I will be probably very nervous at the interview. It's an expectation. At university, I work really hard when I am, we can say, I am going to work really hard when I am at university. Yeah, I expect quite hard the word be. Then what do you expect? Of course, if you are expecting something, we use the will form for the future. I expect the work will be quite hard. I expect the work will be quite hard. A doctor, I am definitely to be leave university when I. Eh, How can we form a sentence using the future form? We will say, I am definitely going to be a doctor when I leave university. I am definitely going to be. Yeah, it's my plan to be a doctor. Now, with the next exercise number 2, we want to complete the text with the correct form of the verbs in brackets. Correct the verbs in brackets and put them in the correct form in the future forms. Let's start. Yeah, and here we are going to see the first one. Hi, Reem. How are you? I am fine. I've been working hard at school, but my holiday starts tomorrow. I probably, yeah, probably will say won't have. I probably won't have time to write to you next week. So I am writing now. Tomorrow, my sister and I, yeah, I think it's an arrangement. So we say, and I are flying to London to spend a few days with our aunt and uncle who live there. Yeah. We stay in their flat in the city center near to the river Thames. Yeah. Then we are staying. It's an arrangement in the future. Yeah. The next one, number 4, we we want to use the verb spend 2 or 3 days shopping. Yeah, it's an intention or a plan. They plan to do that. Then we will say we are going to spend. We are going to spend 2 or 3 days shopping. I I am going to buy. I am going to buy some new clothes. It's my plan to buy some clothes. On Wednesday, my uncle Space take us to the British Museum. Are going to. Then my uncles are going to take us to the British Museum, where I hope I will see. Then it's a prediction that I will see lots of interesting ancient things. And on Friday, we are traveling to Scotland. It's an arrangement to travel to somewhere. We space see our cousins. We are going to see our cousin who is a student at Edinburgh University. We haven't seen him for nearly a year. So I am sure we space have a great time together. Yeah, it's a prediction. We will have a great time together. So you can see we space have a really busy time. We are going to have a really busy time. I space send you a postcard from Edinburgh. I will send. Yeah, I will send you. It's a promise. Then we use will with promises. And I space phone you when I get home. I will phone. It's also promise. We use will with promises. I will phone you when I get home. Love, Sarah. It is the end of the letter or the email. Now, I want you to open your book page 31. We have finished page 30. Let's go to the page 31. I want you to match the sentences to their responses in a telephone conversation between Reem and Sarah. There are more answers than you need. A, B, C, D, E, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then the first one says, "Hi Sarah, thanks for your letter." B, "Your holiday sounds fantastic." C, "Send my regards to your family." D, "Could you bring me some information about Edinburgh University?" E, "I hope you have a great time." We want to match them with numbers 1 to 7. I will do and the same to yours. I can't wait to see you too. Thanks, I'll send you a postcard from Scotland. You are welcome. That sounds nice. I know, I can wait. Sure, no problem. Then let's check your answers and see whether you did it rightly or wrongly. Yeah. First one. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for your letter. Yeah, we will match it with number 4. You're welcome. Letter B. Your holiday sounds fantastic. Yeah, we will match it with number 6. I know, I can wait. And send my regards to your family. Of course, it was number 1. I will do. And the same to yours. Could you bring me some information about Nimber? Of course, you'll tell her, sure, no problem. And the last one, I hope you have a great trip. Eh, You'll say, thanks. I'll send you a postcard from Scotland. Now, exercise number 4, rewrite sentences using the more, the more. Okay? When I spend time with my family, I am more cheerful. Then we will say, the more time I spend with my family, the more cheerful I am. We have A, B, and C. Reading books makes me want to learn. When consoles are improved, we spend more time to stay up to date. We should take precautions when it's dangerous. Now, I want to think carefully to try to answer this. Have take your time. And now let's check your answers. Reading books makes me want to learn. Then how can we use the more here? We would say, the more books I read, the more I want to learn. Yeah, the more books I read, the more books I want to learn. The more I want to learn. When concepts are improved, we spend more time to stay up to date. Then how can we use it here? We would say, the more consoles are improved, the more we spend to stay up to date. Let's see the next one. We should take precautions when it's dangerous. Then how can we use the more here? I think we will say, the more dangerous it is, the more precautions we should take. Yeah, the more dangerous it is, the more precautions we should take. Let's see the next exercise. Exercise number 5. We want to choose the correct verb. Yeah, let's start answering it and checking your answers. My brother went or go to the shops last week. Yeah, last week it will be went. Yeah,
went to the shops last week and brought or bought himself a new computer game. Yeah, of course, bought himself a computer game. The game saw or looked really exciting. Yeah, it looked really exciting. But when he tried to play it, it didn't work or operate. Yeah, it didn't work. He was really disappointed and spaced it to the shop. Yeah, and returned it to the shop for a refund. Now he is drawing or writing a letter. Yeah, of course, he is writing a letter to the company to complain. Now, mental pupils, with our last exercise today, exercise number 6. I want you to correct the language mistakes in each sentence. Here we have 5 sentences. In each sentence, we have some maybe spelling mistakes, maybe grammatical mistakes, and so on. Let's read and correct the mistakes. The first one says, I brought 2 new pairs of jeans and neither of them fit. Where is the wrong? Where is the wrong? Uh, Maybe, as I said, a grammatical mistake or a spelling mistakes or so on. Let's check it. Yeah, I bought 2 new pairs. I bought, not brought, 2 pairs of jeans with only apostrophe with the word jeans. Let's see in letter B. Everybody says that PSP is fun, stylish, and advanced, and it is expensive. Yeah, word mistake. Yeah, let's check the answers. Everybody says that PSP is fun, stylish, and advanced, but it's expensive. Here we have contrast. If you have contrast, you don't use and, we use but, although, however, and so on. Let's see letter C. He is having an accident one of these days. He's having an accident. No, he will have an accident one of these days. It's my expectation. If you are talking about your expectation, we use will plus the base form of the verb. He will have an accident. The next one. In my computer game, there are many different levels. They are, oh, I think it's wrong. They are. It should be there are. There are. There are many different levels. And with our last sentence with us today, the graphics in the game I am playing were very advanced. The graphics in the game I'm playing were very advanced. We can say were very. We say I'm playing. It's in the present. Then we should say playing are very advanced, not were. Now, my dear pupils, we came to the end of our lesson today. Until we meet in our next lesson, may God bless you all. Thank you for paying attention with me. Goodbye for now.